Hi, I'm Dr. Dan Butterman for CDOCS, and this is the tip of the day. I want to talk about designing the amount of pressure with a bridge, with the Pontic in particular. One of the issues that we have sometimes when making a bridge is that if we have too much pressure on the Pontic site, then it's very difficult to seat the bridge. That will sometimes hold us up, and we end up grinding up underneath the Pontic to try and get that bridge to properly seat. Of course, if we have too little pressure, then we end up with a problem with the patient catching food. So how can we go through our design and make sure that our pressure from our Pontic is just enough to slightly blanch the tissue and just be an intimate contact with that Pontic space? So we can use a similar principle that we do for adjusting the contacts next to adjacent teeth. Now, ordinarily, if we're going to adjust the contact on this molar, which is too heavy, we would want it just in firm pressure, firm contact with that adjacent tooth, so we would use the form and the smooth tool. Doing it this way, we might over-adjust that. We don't have precise control over that smooth tool. So the trick that we always do is we use the model, and as long as that model is fully opaque, we can use that model as a block. So it doesn't allow the tool to penetrate through the model, and it allows us to just adjust that contact strength to a precise amount. The model stops it from over adjusting. So what if we use that exact same principle for the Pontic? And we absolutely can. So if we want to adjust that Pontic strength, or the amount of pressure that is pushing on the tissue, and we want it to touch with a similar amount of force as the contact next to an adjacent tooth, we can make sure that the model is fully opaque. We can use our form tool, and we can just start removing those areas that are heavy. Anything that is red or yellow or green, we're able to remove that with the smooth tool. Anything that's lighter than green, such as turquoise, which is just a light contact, we're not able to do that, so we're not able to over-reduce it. Now we can leave some areas with slightly higher pressure in green, and we'll end up with just a nice blanch of the tissue. So using the form tool and the smooth tool, and just using the model as a block and adjusting that Pontic from underneath, will allow us to create the ideal amount of pressure depending on what you're looking for in that situation. I hope this information was helpful, and if you would like to see more, please visit us at cdocs.com. Thank you.